RealTruck is opening their first store in Michigan, and they've sponsored today's video, and they are letting me borrow this modified Jeep Wrangler Rubicon for a week. My wife Angel has never been camping, so it's the perfect opportunity to take this modified RealTruck Wrangler, which has a roof tent, on a bit of a weekend adventure. We have a bunch of stuff to load up, so let's go ahead and open the tailgate. We actually have these things for this liner in the back. And it's it just feels like carpet, but these have little grippy, almost Velcro looking things. You can put these on here if you want to space out something, keep it divided and not have it move around. I don't know what I just did there, but that's pretty cool actually. This tailgate has this reinforcement thing on it. It's actually pretty heavy because we have a full-size spare, and that is utterly enormous because we have 37s on here with aftermarket wheels. But yeah, that's a lot of tire, and it gets heavy when you upsize your spare so much. Also, I really like this little plaque they have on the Wranglers. 2-door, 4-door, some dimensions, some details, developed in Auburn Hills, built in Toledo, Ohio since 1941. Just a cool little thing. Seats folded down, 4-door JL Wrangler. Let's start throwing stuff in the back. The most important thing, the s'mores pitchfork. Is this overkill for a one-night camping trip for 2 people? Probably.
This is very rugged.
Very rugged?
It's giving pragmatic G-Wagon. Right?
Unintended matching, Jeep water bottle. We've got the metal side steps here. In we go. These panels come off.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you can unclip them.
I feel like I'm in a refrigerator.
Because of the white?
Yeah, because of what this, I don't know, this kind of just reminds me of being in a freezer almost.
You can also take the doors off.
Can you take the roof off?
Yeah,
Here?
yeah.
No, like this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this can be topless. Well, we've got the roof tent up there right now, so.
But why would you want it to be topless?
Oh, for open air experience. If you're off-roading in the dunes or something, get the sun. It's fun. I grew up in Michigan, Metro Detroit area. Angel is from Toronto, so she's Canadian. But one of the first things I introduced you to is Detroit-style pizza. Buddy's Pizza specifically. It's one of our favorites. Kind of
so
our
delicious.
Yes, and we're gonna go grab Buddy's Pizza on our way to the campground. So, nice little Friday night dinner treat.
Eddie actually took me to Buddy's on our 3rd date when I was working in the hospital, right?
Was that our 3rd date?
I believe it was our 3rd or 4th date. We went there for lunch.
We had the pre-date, the screening date, the coffee date. Remember that one?
Yeah, he had to make sure I didn't catfish him, so.
Well, you told me you were 5'10". I didn't want to show up and you're 5'2" and be like, whoa,
wow.
False advertising.
It's like the reverse of what men do to us, ladies, on the dating apps, right?
If your height starts with a 5. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to be mean to everybody.
So what do you think about this car?
Well, Wranglers are cool. They've got their own unique charm, and there's definitely a lot of enthusiasts who buy them and then modify them. So it's cool experiencing this one on the 37s. So I don't know if you could tell, we are very high up in the air, massive tires. It does compromise the driving dynamics a bit. And this also has probably 1,000 pounds of steel bumpers and skid plates, but got stuff in the back. It's good for doing adventure things. We will be able to conquer any sort of terrain. We are just going to be commuting on the highway until we get to the park, but we theoretically could go off-road and go camp on the roof tent in the middle of nowhere. But I don't think you would enjoy not having modern amenities.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable sleeping on the roof is going to be. Because I personally like having really soft, squishy mattresses to sleep on, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
There's a mattress thing in there.
Oh yeah?
It folds out, and then I brought some little inflatable air mattress camping pad things, because I used to go camping a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
So I went to my parents' house and raided the camping supplies corner in the basement, and then I've got sleeping bags for both.
Okay.
So
yeah, we shall see. I'm excited. I feel like a little kid doing a little adventure night. Yeah. So how much does this car go for?
I have no idea.
Really?
Because this thing has a lot of mods on it. It's got a bunch of RealTruck accessories, the steel bumpers, it's got lights, it has the roof tent, the carrier, the bigger wheels and tires, it's got this controller here. I actually have no idea what the actual cost of this thing would be.
Yeah, I just want to compare it to the G-Wagon.
But it does make a Defender look like and feel like a little toy.
Doesn't have the same sound that the G does, eh?
Babe, you have to stop comparing everything to the G-Wagon.
The G clicks. It was very satisfying. That wasn't as satisfying.
I wonder if RealTruck would modify a G-Wagon. That'd be cool.
The wheels are cool.
You like the red?
Yeah.
We're gonna sell our house and move into the tent.
Okay. pay for a mortgage, decides to sleep in a tent on top of the car.
Buddy's Pizza obtained. Here you go.
Thank you.
Arriving at Portage Lake Campground at the Waterloo Recreational Area. It's getting dark. I think the ladder goes off on the other side. We undo the cover first. These straps. These gigantic tires are very convenient to stand on.
Oh, that is so true. Wow.
And once you get the cover off, it's actually really easy to set up.
I mean, Eddie said he can do this in 5 minutes, so I feel like we should actually time him. We're just running around.
Especially if I'm trying to do it in 5 minutes.
Well, I'm not actually timing you, so. Oh boy. I think this is a 2-person job, hun.
It keeps the whole thing together because it just folds open like a giant.
Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, whoa. Wow. That's awesome.
And then it's set up.
It's like a little tree house, but not in a tree, on a truck.
It's
It's a truck house.
Jeep house?
Jeep house?
It's top 10.
Wow, that's so cool.
Get everything else unpacked and eat some pizza and relax the rest of the night.
Yes, sounds good.
Good morning. We spent the night on top of the Jeep and we absolutely did not wake up early. We slept in. Angel's currently getting ready. We're going to start organizing some things. I brought breakfast, but we will be tearing everything down, packing everything back into the Jeep, and I think I'm going to go for a little bit of a hike too. Remnants of the campfire. We made s'mores, fun night by the campfire, and then the Jeep. I tried to park it as level as I could because with the roof tent, if you're not on very level ground, it's slightly angled, but it was okay. This thing does look pretty tough with the giant tires and wheels, the lift, and then all the metal everything. This thing has so much metal protection. Also on the underbody, you've got the steel front bumper. And the roof tent is pretty cool. This is my first time ever staying in a roof tent. I've gone camping a lot as a kid and we had the ground tents, I guess, but my family used to take us camping at these Michigan state parks all the time, all over the Upper Peninsula, the West Coast by Lake Michigan, PJ Hoffmaster, Ludington, Muskegon. This one is a closer one. We're at the Waterloo Recreation Area, closer to Metro Detroit area, but the roof tent is a lot of fun because we have the ladder here. You climb your way up. And the two of us are able to sleep in here pretty comfortably. You see the mess of sleeping bags. It comes with like a memory foam mattress in here. And then you've got the rainfly on top. You can zip open various different things. It was fun. It was definitely fun. And being that high up in the air, Angel was like a little bit nervous. She goes, are we gonna fall off? I'm like, no, don't worry. This is properly anchored and the static weight is without a problem here for the two of us. It was cool. First night up in a roof tent. Now we're gonna tear it down. We can see this got a very robust mounting structure. This thing is like from the fenders, this like metal frame is essentially around the entire Jeep, which is definitely robust. Can you do makeup in the passenger seat of a Jeep Wrangler? Absolutely. Camping things.
You can do makeup in the passenger of any car.
Oh really? Challenge accepted. You want to try it in the Corvette ZR1?
Okay, maybe not.
So the air fryer is still kind of warm from using it to heat up breakfast this morning. So I want to kind of leave it out. So I found a use case for these. I can just set it here and I don't want it sliding around in the back. So I can put that there.
And that's what those are meant for, right?
Yeah, it's on this like little mat, this husky liner mat, and then like,
ooh, wow.
like these don't go anywhere. Yeah, they're like Velcro-y.
That's cool.
They're really cool. Ooh, you should come with me to the RealTruck opening because the store that like the company that built all of this, they're having a grand opening. So I'm going to that, and I think you see all the little accessories and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to that.
Yep. Yeah, it took what, 5 minutes for you to actually get this all set up, and Eddie did this all by himself. So it's a one-person job. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was really cool. We got a few comments from people around the camping site, and some people even took videos of our setup here. So
it should be fall now, but it's still crazy hot in Michigan. But
it can act as a little table, a little camp. You can eat off of this. Although it's probably not the cleanest and most sanitary, but you know.
Okay, well, use a plate and then eat off of it. But yeah, this steel.
When we were little kids, me and my sisters. Well, I guess I'm too tall for it now. It's like a huge donut. I feel like Miley Cyrus in that music video, Wrecking Ball.
I'm a race car driver. Wee, wee, wee.
You're driving the playground.
But have you ever had Dippin' Dots? They're closed. You've had Dippin' Dots?
In
Dippin'
Canada,
Dots.
they have it, yeah.
They have Dippin' Dots in Canada?
Yes.
Whoa.
We're not in Nordia. We have stuff in Canada.
Beautiful day. Leaves are starting to change color, and we have the lake. Enjoying some nature. Honey, would you have swiped right on me if my first profile picture was me posing with a big fish?
Depends what the other photos are.
More
actually.
fish.
More fish?
Yes.
I feel like one of those old couples that take really romantic long walks outdoor to enjoy nature. We should do this more often. I feel like we're always at home.
We're always working, traveling, in front of a computer, in meetings, you have your work dinners, driving.
That's right.
It is definitely nice. That's why I thought it was a good opportunity. We have the modified Wrangler to go do some things. We're not too far from home. That's the cool thing. Like, we're an hour and a half from home. It's not like we had to drive 5 hours up north or something like that. So Angel just told me she feels like an egg on a frying pan. I think that's your coded way of saying you want to go back to the Jeep.
It's hot.
All right, let's do a bit of driving and wrap up final thoughts on what it's been like to spend some time with this modified Wrangler from RealTruck and go on a bit of an adventure. It's got a nice set of mods. I think our favorite one is going to be the roof tent. That was a fun experience. I've gone camping a lot of tent camping when I was a kid, but never stayed on the top of a vehicle. Always been intrigued by them. I've seen some accessory roof tents like this. I always thought it'd be quite a lot of fun to be all the way up there. And also the convenience of folding it out and spending the night was quite cool. Angel, she had fun. It wasn't quite as comfortable as sleeping at home, obviously, but I definitely had a great time packing everything in the back of this thing, going camping, doing a little bit of exploring of nature. That's the thing with Michigan, right? When you think about Detroit, Michigan, you might think about downtown Detroit, the automotive industry, obviously the big three here with Ford, GM, and FCA, well, Stellantis now. But there's a lot of really cool nature and state parks. When I was a kid, my parents would take us to the Lake Michigan side. We go to Muskegon, PJ Hoffmaster, Ludington, go up to Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes, Traverse City, Upper Peninsula to Quamanon Falls, Picture Rocks, National Lakeshore. Like, all of that stuff was so cool. Lots of camping and adventures. And as a kid, we didn't have anything like this, but when you've got a big Jeep like this, kind of makes you want to go do some adventures. Now, off-roading this thing would also be capable. It's based off of a Rubicon X, which comes with steel bumpers. It's like prepped for all these different things, but then they modified it even more with full steel fender liners, the bumpers, the side rails, underbody protection for your gas tank, transmission, full skid plates and everything. So this thing has definitely a substantial amount of weight added to it just from all the steel components, but you know that's rugged for sure. Now I'm averaging 11.7 mpg because of that added weight and the massive 37-inch tires, which give this thing a pretty badass look and quite a bit of elevation, right? Everything looks like a toy car around me. It's got the full cage, the bars for the roof tent support, which I actually found was very useful for climbing up there and stepping on those 37-inch tires to strap in the tent and kind of open it up. I got really good at that, did it quite quickly. On the inside, typical Wrangler, we've got the nicer Uconnect screen here. A lot of these buttons, controls haven't really changed. It's nice to still have lots of physical controls. Of course, we've got our differentials, we've got the sway bar, we've got the four-wheel drive system, everything you would expect. Now, you can get this with either the 2-liter e-torque or the V6. This is just a regular Pentastar V6, which is tried and true engine, I guess. It's nothing extraordinary when you're in a vehicle like this. I personally, if I was doing a build like this, I'd go get either a Rubicon, the Wrangler 392 with a Hemi, or imagine a Hellcat swapped in this thing. If I'm gonna get 11.7 mpg, how much worse is 8 mpg, right? And Hellcat with this kind of thing would be quite a lot of fun. We got the lights, got the controller here, we got the winch up front. Yeah, it's been a fun week with this thing. It was cool to go on a little trip with Angel, get away from the busyness of regular work and do a little bit of exploring. Definitely enjoyed that. I mean, the stars at night were so cool. I went to go wake up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom, and I looked up at the night sky. I was like, wow, look at all of these stars. Usually don't get to see this. But now, where are we going? Costco, because I need to get some gas, because we burned through this tank on our trip this week. But there it is, the RealTruck Wrangler Rubicon X. Fun to spend some time with this thing. And the big news, remember, is RealTruck is opening their first store in Michigan. So there'll be a grand opening. I'm going to be out there. They'll probably have this thing out there, but for all your truck accessories, they got first party ones like the ones that are on this Jeep, and then plenty of other things available too, from tonneau covers to accessories to even anything like in the trunk back there, right? The little liner with the dividers. That was actually pretty nifty, but I'm excited to go check out the grand opening. Thanks again to the RealTruck team for reaching out and sponsoring this video and an adventure for Angel and I to go do a little bit of camping and spend some time with this modified Jeep Wrangler. For more information on RealTruck's flagship store grand opening, hit the link in the description. I would love to see you there. You'll be able to see this Jeep along with other RealTruck customized vehicles and get a chance to check out the catalog of RealTruck products in person. The Wrangler has popular appeal. It is extremely modifiable and has a great enthusiast, I think that person just waved at me, market or enthusiast community, although nobody gave me a rubber ducky this week, so maybe if I spent more time with it, I get more little rubber duckies. What do you guys do with rubber duckies when you have a Jeep? Like, some of them, they're like filled. Like, the entire windshield is filled with little rubber ducks. Like, what do you do with all of them? Just give them to other people? Is there just like an ecosystem of little rubber ducks if you own Jeeps? RealTruck needs some like rubber ducky branded rubber duckies. That's good marketing right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for watching.